guys, and welcome to this video. So I've come back with another video of something different from my usual content, as I'm sharing with you my most favorite toners for a decade now. Now some of these are much older OG toners, while others are new and slowly gaining that popularity. But they all have something that I love, and surprisingly so, I use them all for different results, and you'll see soon, so stay tuned. Now let's talk about basics. I know there are multiple brands marketing toners, some as tonic, some as astringents, a few as essence, and the others as the good old toners. Now they are all the same, that is toners, but different based on how they react with your skin, and I have a few that can show you just that. One of the major ingredients of your toners would be the alcohol, but lately companies have moved to alcohol-free toners as well, and I'm very pleased about that. I remember back in the day there used to be these toners that had anything between 20 to 30% of alcohol, which will help you close out those open pores after a warm face cleanse, but also strip your skin of hydration and leave it dry and stretchy. And ironically so, companies actually sold the toners on the premise that your skin will be so clean it'll feel that stretchy, dry texture. Now thankfully so, gone are those days, and the toners are more a part of facial treatment that could be skipped, but definitely I would not recommend, as it has some great benefits. So let's look into those. Now firstly, toners are supposed to be hydrating, so if you spray them or pat them on after a face wash, they are supposed to add that moisture back in the upper layers of the epidermis and prevent it from evaporating. Now this is obviously true of the most widely used toner, which is rose water, but I prefer some processed toners like this one, which I have here. It's the Kombucha Antioxidant Facial Treatment Essence, and it's made it to my list also because it's clean beauty, and that means it is free of sulfates, parabens, mineral oil, etc. But also because it's great for all skin types, be it sensitive, dry, combination, super oily, or just that perfect normal skin. Now this is from the Fresh brand, and I have another one of these which is from the Fresh brand, which is the Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner, and it has real rose fruit extracts. Now in my opinion, this is definitely more hydrating than the Kombucha toner, but this does have natural fragrance of rose, so if you don't like that, go back to the Kombucha. Now not only does this have rose water as a hydrator for the skin, but also glycerin, which has antimicrobial properties and is more often than not used by dermas around the world to lubricate your skin and increase its smoothness. Now especially for people who have spots or scars, glycerin can definitely help to slowly improve that texture, so definitely a great choice for sensitive skin. Okay, coming back to toners, I am going to get into some stronger ones that I specifically use for particular benefits. So let's dive into it a little bit deeper. Now next is this Youth to the People Exfoliation Power Toner. Now you must know by how much I love this brand, and if you don't, check out the link clip right here, because that's going to show you all the YTTP products that I do own. Now this one is actually a combination of the things I need in my skincare. It's got glycerin, lactic acid, black tea extracts to really be that all-in-one but one-in-all solution. But this does feel a little bit too much for my sensitive skin. So what I do is to use it as a spot corrector, especially on my overnight pimples that can not only be a nuisance sometimes, but also tough to hide for those spots that they leave. Because of the strong ingredients of this one, it can sometimes leave a bit of a redness, so always good to do a skin test beforehand So with spot focus, this YTTP toner really helps to moisturize the zit without really irritating it, but also slowly curing that redness. Now that's all that I use it for, and maybe that's why this small 30 ml bottle is really gonna last me a long time. Now next is going to be this humongous bottle that was probably my first toner in life, and I've been repurchasing it ever since because it has its own benefits. So for those of you wondering, it is the Clinique Clarifying Lotion number 3, which is for combination oily skin. So this is another OG toner that was back in the day known as the best toner for pH balancing the skin. So if you're looking for something similar, you can also check out Ordinary's glycolic acid 7% toning solution. Now to the question of pH balancing. If you're wondering what's the ideal pH factor, well, for normal skin it would be around 5, but this is what a toner is supposed to do if you use a very harsh face wash, and the toner is supposed to bring back that pH to its normal level. Sometimes in toners you'd see alcohol added, which is supposed to have antibacterial properties. So if you start to see those little bumps on your forehead or even on your T-zone, it's time to switch up your toner and add an alcohol toner to your skincare so that it could just cleanse those bumps away. But be mindful, and I always say this when I'm talking about toners, is that always switch up the toner and just add that 1 day of alcohol toner in a week and take it from there, as high amounts of alcohol can really be drying to your skin, so just be careful of those proportions. Now there's another skin clearing pH balancing toner that I have to talk about in this regard, and it's the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clearing Mattifying Toner. Now this one has tea tree oil and has salicylic acid that can really help to get rid of those blemishes. So you have a skin that is prone to pimples, you can try this one and maybe try it with a tester first and see how it works for you. How I like to use this one is for my body and not for my face. So when you shave and you leave those open pores on your body, or just on a day that you're noticing some texture on your body, I would suggest to just take a few drops of this toner and first shake it well, take a few drops and really spread it evenly on that part of the skin that you are seeing those little bumps or texture. And this bottle, as you can see, has definitely seen some life, so you can see all that wear and tear here. And that's because I really like this one. It does help, especially for my body, and I would recommend it to you too. Now ladies and gentlemen, that's all for my roundup of my preferred toners for skin. If you like this video, don't forget to smash that like button and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you in my next video, but until then, you take care, love yourself and stay cleansed. Bye.